Robyn, have you seen how many dating apps there are now these days?
Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. Honestly, I stay off of the big three because there's so many niche ones you can hide away in.
Right? And I feel like with the amount of dating apps that there are, the whole world should have already found their life partner at this rate. But no, they all have not done jack diddly squat. When was the last time you saw somebody and knew somebody that was in a relationship because of a dating app?
Yeah, there's really no one I know at this point. Most of the people I know either met through a friend or like through school if they've been together that long.
Exactly. That's because these dating apps are all scams. They're all lies. Do you know what they want from you? They're wanting your sweetheart dollars. And you know what? I say no to all dating apps. I declare it thee. In our battle against the dating apps, we are going to rank all of them from S to F.
Rank them, roast them, like Grammy style. They roast people at the Grammys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I get that. Grammys, like grandma.
Don't lie to me.
I got it. I totally got it. But for now, we are going to rank all the dating apps. And I think we got to start off with the most beautifully promised, but horribly underdelivers app. Our good old friend, Hinge.
Hinge.
Look at Hinge. Look at Hinge just in the middle of that screen.
You have used the big three. And the big three are Tinder, Bumble, Hinge. Those are the big elite three. You've used them, correct?
I have used all three. I will say yes.
So what was your experience on Hinge? Because my biggest fear with the big three is that I'm going to go on the dating app and someone's going to recognize me from like, especially like if it's someone from high school, like that is my biggest nightmare.
That is a valid fear to have, but I found out that like it really is not as bad as you think it is, because just as much as you want to avoid them, they want to avoid you. So if anything, you guys just learn to avoid each other naturally. So I don't think it's too bad if you're doing the big apps. My big problem with the apps is just that you don't get fucking matches. You don't get jack diddly shit, dude. Like, it's so annoying. Hinge especially is the one that I think is the worst offender. Because, like, if you didn't know this, a lot of the big dating apps are all owned by a one mega company that does all the dating app stuff. So half the time when you are engaging with the one that says, oh, this is meant to be deleted, it's just marketing bullshit. They're all built the same way. There's no difference between any of these apps besides, oh, how you engage with it. At the end of the day, they all function the same. They want your fucking money and for you to spend all those extra dollary dues on those roses.
They want your money.
They want your money. But if I'm going to go outside of the spending category.
The whole appeal of Hinge is like, it's the app that you're supposed to delete. It's the one where you're supposed to find the one. And what I usually hear a lot of people saying is it is the dating app for ugly people. That's
a
what
fucked
I
thing to
hear.
say.
It is a fucked ass thing to say, but like, I'm sorry, a lot of the friends that I know who've used Hinge are like pushing 6 and 7s out of 10. Everyone's beautiful in their own way, but on a conventionally attractive scale, they're not winning the game.
Well,
I
will say,
Bella Hadid.
I will say, so we can rank this one and go to the next. I will say that it is not the worst. I think it is just real people. I think that's what we're getting is more real people on Hinge.
And that's the problem.
That's the problem. We don't want you normies on the app. No, I couldn't care less, honestly. Keep using it. Please fornicate. We're having apparently a mating crisis in our world. But when it comes to just Hinge in general, I feel like it sits in the sea. It is just mid-tier.
I was gonna say, I feel like it sounds like it's very, very average. So,
like, it's what it says on the tin. It's what a dating app should be. But in actuality, it's just a diet version of what a normal dating app is. And I'm like, yeah, it is what it is. You know, it still promises the same bullshit, but, you know, we'll use it.
Yeah. The next one is one of the niche ones that I was talking about that I like to hide away on. Pure.
Oh my god. Outside of the big three.
You've been on this one?
Well, here's the thing. I'm kind of banned off of all the big dating apps. Like Hinge, Bumble, and Tinder. I'm banned off of all of them. I can't use any of them. So I had to go to alternatives. Okay, just for context, I didn't get banned because I did something wrong. I got banned for all different reasons across all apps. I'll tell you right now, I didn't do jack shit. Hinge, I got banned for God knows why, but all I know is that my last date was fine. It was very mediocre and if anything pitiful because she paid me because I paid for her date, but you know, whatever. I guess chivalry is dead. But when it comes to Hinge, I have no clue why. My guess is inactivity because I didn't use it for so long. So they banned me apparently. I tried to appeal it.
That's a weird thing to ban you for.
I don't know. I can't question it. The second one though, for again, with Bumble, I have no clue why. Same issue. Inactivity is what my guess is. But Tinder, though, I do know why. I do know why for Tinder. Okay, for Tinder, I shared my account with my friend from high school, and he got banned off of Tinder because he kept trying to be a penguin and mate and lay eggs in women whenever they would respond and match with him. It was just funny. It was just like
what?
His profile picture.
Was he like doing a nut and run?
No, his Tinder profile was just a picture of a penguin and people would just swipe on it just for like curiosity's sake. So he got a lot of matches, but whenever he would match with them back, he would just act like a vile human being or sorry, a vile horny penguin. So
that's crazy.
I mean, hey, it got him matches, but it didn't keep him on the platform for long.
Damn, he ruined that for you.
Unfortunately. But yeah, that's why that one got banned because I shared my account with him.
The context of the big three, how does this play into Pure?
Oh, right. Yeah, Pure. Well, Pure was the one I went to after I came back for the holidays because it looked interesting. But oh my God, this app gives me anxiety. I don't, the best way to describe it is just pure agony. It is just pure agony. Like you talk about getting with the wrong group of people, the amount of like weird ass people, like nothing wrong with them. I would never want to seek partnership with them. Let's just say that.
No, I do get that. I have used Pure and I have met people off of Pure, but it's definitely never for dating purposes. Wait,
you're still paying for it?
No, I never paid. I'm a woman.
Oh, sorry. They gave it to you. I forgot.
Well, actually, Pure is one where they sort of encourage women to pay for it, I think. Because I think, like, their pro status is, like, queen status. Either that or they rename it depending on whether you identify as, like, female or male. But, I never paid for it. I've never paid for a single dating app. I'm sorry. I refuse.
I paid for Pure and I asked for a refund because I hated it so much.
I feel like paying for dating apps is almost purely a guy thing where guys, I
could only access it if I paid for it.
What?
Yeah, no, I couldn't access it unless I paid for it. That's why I had to pay for it and I asked for a refund right after.
That's not how it is on the girl end. On the girl end, you just walk in for free.
Dang, they actually changed. Oh my God.
They have a pro version that we can like upgrade to. And it like one of the key features of the pro version is that it helps us like sift through the slop. It's like you have too many likes, get the pro version or something like that.
I only could buy the pro version. That is actually insane. I think we had to put our information before we even like got to the like login, I guess you could say. Like you have to put if you're male or female. Bro, the minute I put male, upsold. Damn.
But I think that's what a lot of these apps do. And my experience on the app
is just bad.
Again, it's the freaky people. It's like you're going into these conversations and the first intro is, do you want it up the ass? And that is like normal.
Yeah.
I was on this app twice actually.
Oh God.
And because usually when I'm like on a dating app, like if I really get bored of it, I just delete the profile altogether. Because if I want to go back, I want to start fresh. And I started on the app when I was like 30 pounds heavier. And then I came back after and I was like, I might as well start with a fresh profile. And I was so shocked at the amount of guys who the second time around reached out to me again, like they never spoke to me before. Some of these people I was like talking onto the app like for a week or something. And the one guy who I talked off the app didn't realize that he swiped left on me at one point. And it wasn't until him and I were hanging out and he was like, yeah, you don't have a lot of pictures. I'm like, well, it's because my hair was dyed different. I lost a lot of weight. I showed him one of the pictures on the old profile. And he was like, oh, I've seen you. I swiped left on you because I thought you were like a scary Latina lady.
Damn,
I was like,
very specific reason. He must have some trauma. I think there's some unresolved trauma with him there.
I do not know what the Latinas did to him, but he is traumatized. But I do have to say, it's like, I think it's like a good app, at least as a woman, it's a good app to download for a week, laugh at the freaks at the zoo, and then just like get off. That's really all the app's good for. It's like going to the Turtleback Zoo, but
it's more like going to the back of a CVS fucking garbage. But yeah, sure. You know, I guess that works too. I mean, listen, it's not my kind of.
It's like when you see the penguins fuck at the zoo, and you're like, oh shit, that's weird. Kids,
listen, I want to be the one fucking, not the one watching other people fuck. Okay, that's the whole reason I'm on these apps to begin with. I'm not looking for a long-term relationship through one of these apps. I don't know why I would trust anything on one of these apps.
This is not a long-term relationship app. I'm gonna be straight up. This is dick and pussy on demand. But I feel like it is very overt about that, so I think it's like a B tier.
I wouldn't say it was. All I'll say is I was gonna put it at D tier anyways, so I'm all on board for D tier. Throw that shit in D tier.
No, I said B. I said B as in boy. Oh,
B.
Not
I'm saying go with
dick.
I think D tier personally. The fact I had to pay to use the app because I'm a boy. Oh, I'm an angry man.
You know what? I will compromise because I didn't realize that they made you do that, and that is pretty sad. That is pretty sketchy. Like, I get why, so that it's not a total sausage fest. But then, like, if I hear that as a girl, then I'm like, that's sort of like lame.
I just know that I did not like the experience. Listen, the only thing I thought that was interesting was like the Omegle feature, but no one used that. Every time I tried using it, no one would show up.
I was about to say, I don't think I've ever used that feature once.
I tried it out once, and like it was just nobody would talk. Nobody would talk. Everyone was just like hopping in to say like nothing. And I'm like, bro, what kind of fucking user base is this? What's the point of this if no one wants to use it?
People are so awkward and stupid.
And I was under the impression people were paying for it, so I was like, oh, why is you pay for this fucking app? Why aren't you using this one feature? Like, at least try.
The chicks don't care. Next.
Oh yes, Grindr. I have a lot of personal experience with this one. Totally.
You beat me to it. You beat me to it, you bastard.
I had to make a gay joke about myself before you went at my expense, okay? I can only tear down myself.
Yeah, I guess you can.
But what are we gonna do about this one? Because personally speaking, I don't be on Grindr like that.
You say that.
Well, you're thinking I downloaded the app before out of just curiosity?
Maybe.
Never! You think I want to be caught dead with that app on my phone? You never know.
I, as a woman, do not have experience, unfortunately. But I do love all the Grindr memes, so I think
you're gonna base it off that
just because the memes are so good. And I feel like it's also one of those apps where people go on and they know, like, they're there just for the dick. They're there for just something up their ass. And I respect that. I respect those apps that are just like, wanna fuck. Like, that's it. That's all they are. Like, I think like a
it's
find your one true love. It's find that random crackhead on the corner that wants to put it up your ass every time.
Put your meat
Starbucks
in someone's roast beef.
Well, no, this is actually not roast beef. These are I don't know what cold cut meat twink butthole
salami.
Salami. Okay, I'm thinking A tier just for the memes.
Sure, A for ass. That's where they're gonna stick it in.
Ass, A for anal.
A for anal. That's where it goes. Oh, Bumble.
Another trauma dumpster for you.
Oh, god damn it. See, here's the thing, right? Bumble, in concept, when it first came out, was pretty neat. You know, women have to message first. Okay, that's a cool idea. You know, make it a women-centered focused platform. I like that. Well, that got thrown out the window for money, though. So, like, the entire fucking app, the initial existence of it is not even justified anymore. It is literally a hollow husk of what it used to be. So it's like, I don't even want to give it a B tier. I want to give it like a straight D as well. Right? Even an F maybe.
They also have the friend tier. It's not even just the dating app. I remember when they came out with the friend one, I saw so many people online talking about like how like they would be trying to find friends through the friend section and because they might not have a lot of female friends in their area, or they might have just moved. And I saw so many TikToks of people saying, like, don't use the friend section on Bumble. Only some of the scariest, freakiest women you'll ever meet are on that section. Like, you look at them and you're like, oh, you can tell why they don't have any friends and why they're using Bumble to find friends. And, like, not to shit on anyone, but, like, I heard about y'all freaks.
Are you meaning like they're socially awkward, or are they like creepy, like crazy psycho people?
A little creepy, a little psycho, like not like a social anxiety type of thing, because I feel like that's fine. And honestly, those are my favorite type of people. If you ever see me in the wild and you are socially awkward, I just want you to know that you're mine. You're mine. I'm going to take care of you. You're my little baby. I am a introvert. I know it's hard to tell. I am a very talkative introvert, so I love seeing shy introverts because I'm like, you match my energy, but you're too shy, so let me take you in because I understand you and I understand that you're my scared little baby, and I'm going to take care of you because I'm the introvert that can speak for you.
You're not going to escape the mommy allegations at this rate, Robyn.
I'm never going to escape the mommy allegations!
You're always going to be the mommy.
I'm always going to be the dummy mommy. I can't escape them. But at the end of the day, I think it's like good to like try to like get socially awkward people. But it's like sometimes they're like just the girls that can't function. And that's like different. Like the freak out girls, like the ones that are like cartoonishly freaky, and you're sitting there and you're like, whoa, what the fuck? And that's what I hear about the women who are trying to find friends on this app.
It really depends on the level, I guess. I'm willing to deal with social ineptness and anyone who's socially awkward to a point. Yeah. But if like you can't even make a conversation with me, then that's an issue. But like it's like, you know, at least for friends.
I think it's not socially inept as much as it is like there's a word for it, but it's like the people like it's like
the cretins, the gooners, you know, are we talking about that kind of crowd?
Women. It's more so that it's like
yanderes.
I guess maybe it's like a little bit of like a yandere vibe where it's just like you can send some things off, or it's like one of those people that are like, oh, my friends eventually leave me, and you're like at first sweet, like, no, they would never.
People like that. Yeah, and you know what? No, I hate that shit.
And then you find out why, and then you're like, oh shit.
I when a girl or anybody says like, I don't know why all my friends leave me, like, I mean, like, that's a red flag.
Yeah,
there's some internalized shit that they do, even if you're not seeing it now. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, hell no. I think just because
like,
of the friends do
leave.
Yeah,
friends do leave, but if you don't know why your friends are leaving, that's crazy. Because I've had friends leave, and I know why they've left, whether it was my fault, their fault, or no one's fault. Like, I had a vague understanding of what happened. But then I've also had friendships that have lasted a long time, and I sit there and I know why they last a long time and why they work. And some people struggle to figure that out. And what I'll say is if you don't have friends or you lose friends, at least know why you're losing your friends. And then if it's you, then work on that. If it's them or the community, figure out a way to like move yourself. You're not a tree. But I agree, Bumble should be F tier.
Yeah, F tier Bumble.
F
and also
for friends.
Yeah, F is for friends.
Don't stick together.
Yeah.
U is for not you and me.
And the next app is
never time at all.
Right here in the next app. Where it at?
Yes.
Pull it up. Plenty of fish. Oh boy,
we gotta represent the old people.
I was gonna say, who the fuck even uses Plenty of Fish? Like, I won't even say old people. I feel like people who just don't know what the internet even is. Like, I feel like people who just were cryogenically frozen in the past and then woke up.
I think it's like the Facebook or the MySpace of dating apps.
Is it? Like, I mean, I don't even know if old people even know what Plenty of Fish would be. I feel like even they would be like gravitating towards the Tinders.
Well, no,
I've seen the Madam Milfs on there.
Oh, damn. I don't mean like old. I mean like people who are stuck in like that millennial mindset. I feel like it was very much more popular in like the web era.
This is like the MySpace era. This is like the MySpace era.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's why I said it's like the MySpace of dating apps, and I've never tried it, but it's like it's one that actually that and OkCupid that turn up in a lot of like romance studies.
Well,
these are like the research dating apps. These are the ones where all the like remaining people flock to this, and they're like on a one-sided glass with like biologists and anthropologists like analyzing their every move.
Yeah, well, I really wouldn't know where to even put this because I haven't used it myself, but I guess if it makes any sense, I say we put it in C, like the ocean.
I think that's fair. I think it's like a neutral one where you haven't heard anything particularly great or bad or in between.
Yeah, I think
just
C
where
makes
they
sense.
hang out. Next.
C makes sense. FarmersOnly.com. Oh, that's a hoot holler. I'll tell you that. That's an old one.
Honestly, I feel like this is one my brother should be on. My brother he's younger than me, but he is like in the pursuit of becoming a farmer. And I just want to say to all the single women out there, my brother is very, very buff, but very socially awkward.
See, this is what I mean. There are good ones out there.
I think he could easily get a woman. Especially if he went on something like Farmers Only, because he's not an official farmer yet, but he is like an apprentice farmer. And he's like a shy guy, and he wants a shy woman for some reason. It's and not
he'll give you a carrot.
And he'll give you a carrot.
He'll grow you a carrot just for you. Why are you crying?
I don't.
Do you prefer eggplant?
No! I don't see the issue here. That way.
I don't see the issue. These are just long and normal vegetables. Like, think of a zucchini. Is it vegetables that scare you?
Brother.
If it's vegetables, we could just use bananas instead. If that makes it better for the analogy.
No! I can't. My poor baby brother. I'm trying to sell him off.
It's okay.
I want someone.
If you need to sell someone off, we'll talk about a different app later in the tier list that I could definitely think you could send him to. But for now, Farmers Only.
Boy a hooker.
Well, I think we need to find a place to put Farmers Only. I'm only basing this off of the jingles and the ads. They were fire. The song, the little jingle, it's pretty iconic. I think just like for the sake of the ads and the fact that someone had the balls to create an entire dating site. A farmer himself had to probably make this. Like a random guy with dial-up internet was like, you know what? I'm about to make myself a dating app where I can only date farmers. That's something I needed.
I want that good old equestrian.
I'm tired of getting fucked by the girlfriend stallion in the stalls. I'm trying to look for a real woman.
That's crazy. I think we gotta treat it like Grindr then. I think if we're gonna rank it for the memes, it's gotta go in like A tier for iconic.
I think B tier is good because I want to fill out the board a bit, you know?
That's a lame way to rank things.
I only rank it because it has to be something special. It can't just go into S tier. It has to be something really special, which
I never said S tier. I said A tier.
Even S tier, A tier, those are too sacred.
Okay.
Let's see what the next one will be. Will the next one be sacred?
Next one. Tinder. The real traumatizing one for you.
God, fucking Tinder, man. I hate Tinder so much.
I feel like Tinder is just purely hookup, but it's not even just hookup. It is like hookup, and you will most likely find someone you know on there, and it'll be awkward. Even if they don't message you, it'll be awkward. And that's why I think Pure is like a little bit better. I'm like guaranteed that I will not find someone I know on there, or at the very least, it's easier to ignore it if I do, compared to like Tinder, where I'm like, I know I'm gonna find like one of my old high school crushes on there, and they're gonna look at me and laugh, and I'm gonna look at them and be like, I know they're laughing at me.
You really just did not want to go find anybody from your school. It's actually kind of funny. The minute I do see somebody that I recognize, I immediately swipe right on them because I think it's funny. If I'm able to send a message, as well, I also do that, and I think it's really funny. I've usually gotten good responses though. I haven't gotten a single response from somebody I knew on a dating app, but I've definitely don't think I've had any negative responses.
That is like my worst. That's like my worst nightmare. That is like my worst nightmare. I think that's hilarious
that this scares you that much. There's so many worse things to be upset about with Tinder, and you're like, what if they recognize me? I'm like, who fucking cares? Everyone's on an app.
No, honestly, that's what stops me from going on social media, because I don't want people from high school to acknowledge I exist still. I think this is very much showing the difference between what your high school experience was versus what mine was. Mine was like trauma. I didn't even think I had a bad high school experience, but it was still like traumatizing to the point where I'm like, I don't even want to acknowledge I came out of high school. I want everyone to think that I went straight from middle school into college.
You were just birthed into the form you are now. You just came out this way.
I was born out of the womb, big boobs, dommy mommy energy, and we're leaving it at that.
Exactly.
There was never an awkward phase.
But where are we gonna put Tinder? Because the reason you hate Tinder is a completely different reason why I hate Tinder. I think Tinder has gotten so depraved, so greedy, so fucking horrible that they don't even care anymore. Like, if you want to see any matches, you are paying for like Tinder Gold. The Tinder Premium. Oh no, I lied. The Tinder Platinum. Like, there's like 20 different fucking tiers. Like, it's a goddamn conspiracy theory cult. Like, it's so bad.
I hate that so much when you have to pay for an app to essentially use it. And like I said, as a girl, that tends to be very, very rare. I have experienced it before, but it's very, very rare. Most of the time, they're doing anything they can to try to get women on the platform. Especially if I can't see or talk to the people who are swiping on me, then it's annoying. I could understand maybe limiting swipes out, like you could only get like 10 swipes per day, or else you have to pay more. But what I don't like is if someone's reaching out to me, I want to be able to respond to them. I don't want a wall for that.
There's always going to be something that's pay locked or paywalled in Tinder. You are never going to have a good experience with the free only version. They only want you to pay. And that's why, because of its pure unadulterated greed, I just throw it at F, like straight up.
I was going to say it's like F, maybe D if we're being generous.
If we would Bumble an F, we have to give Tinder F, because they're both the same fucking app.
It is. Bumble is less horny, but it is the same.
It is relatively the same. But let's see what the next one is. I don't think we'll ever have an S tier dating app though, just letting you know. But we'll see.
This is one of my super core niche ones. This app is called Dualicious, and it has been called the 4chan of dating apps.
Oh no, it's the fringe. The fringiest of fringe.
No, it's great because it is socially appropriate to have memes on your profile. Most people on there did not even have pictures of themselves. They just had pictures of their favorite video game, manga, or like dank ass memes. It was so funny interacting with people. They would have the weirdest tags. And partially as a joke, I had CBT as one of my tags.
Like cock and ball torture?
Your guess is as good as anyone else's.
No.
But I had CBT. And I had a guy add me, and he was like joking around about it. And then he looked through my tags and he was like, "Oh wait, you actually have CBT on there." And he's like, "Do you have it as a joke?" And I'm like, "You want to find out?" And we bonded over that.
God damn, Robyn.
Like, but the
bonding?
One thing
he was waiting for you to fucking torture him.
But that's also what I like. I feel like this app is really good if you're looking for like submissive people. Like, I feel like I found like a lot of dom people, and Dualicious, I found a lot of sub people, like a lot of guys who like wanted me to fuck them up the ass. Yeah. And Pure is full of all the guys who want to fuck me up the ass. That's the best way to put it. But I think there's an element where I like it. I feel like it should be a little normalized to have like more customizations on dating profiles and to just be your ultimate cringy self. I feel like I could like have fun on there. Like, even if I didn't find my person, I was having fun meeting some of the craziest freaks. I have met guys into cock and ball torture. I have met guys who are like in the army and go into abandoned buildings for fun. I have met guys who just love the strangest things. I've met guys who just want to talk about anime. But I will say I've had the longest most of the people I talk to here I've talked to for like a week or longer. Eventually it like fizzles out, but I feel like it's just more fun. It's like an activity more than a dating app.
So you say, what ranking would this be? If that's the case, because I'm only hearing good stuff right now, and
Okay.
I don't think we've had a single good thing to say about all the other apps.
I forgot one of the key features of the app because it is the 4chan of apps, but the gimmick that's supposed to separate it is you don't swipe on people, you swipe on like concepts and whether like you agree or disagree, and it categorizes you through percentage. That's how you're supposed to use it. Most of the time people just like have their tags and they'll try to find people through tags. Personally, I would put this as high as like A tier. Like I think it's hard to put any dating app as S tier, but I feel like especially if you're someone who is chronically online or isn't really looking for something serious or is just looking to like be goofy, this is like a great app. If you're looking for like the person to marry, this is not the app for you. But if you're just looking to have fun, this is a great app.
I'd say A tier seems pretty solid. I think that's a pretty solid spot to be in. As someone who's never used it, but is kind of intrigued now, I actually would kind of want to use it.
You know what? I think if we ever do a video on a dating app, this is a good one to do it because I feel no one would blink an eye at having 2 PNG tubers as a profile.
Honestly, maybe we'll consider it. If you want us to see, if you want
Have
to see
you
a video
ever
of us
wanted
doing
to
that,
fuck a fake redhead and an alien?
if you want to see us go on a dating app and exploring on this very obscure dating app that Robyn loves, leave a like to let us know if you want to see a video like that.
Yes.
Leave a like
we
for
will
us.
fucking do it. We will do it. I will set up the profile and everything. But on to the next one.
Oh God, no! No, you did not.
I couldn't not do it.
You put Roblox. Oh my God.
Because you know that's a part of their marketing plan. It was intended to be a dating app.
Yeah, I want to date 12-year-olds. Is it that hard to not touch kids, bro? Dude.
You know what though? I have seen videos of people online joking around on the Love Island games on Roblox, and part of me does want to play it. Like if I wasn't at risk of accidentally matching with someone under the age of 18, honestly, I'm at a point where I don't want to date people under 21. Like
that is my rule.
I can't get a drink with. I learned that the hard way though. I went on a date with someone who was 18 and I realized how limited I was. Like, even if you don't drink, I want to be able to enter a bar with you. And I was just like, yeah, no, never again. You gotta be 21.
Like, I think of it like
21.
this, right? I think of it like this. It's like, would I date me if I was 18? Hell no. Fuck that person. I'm not gonna. I would never.
I was pretty dope at 18.
No, even if I was 18, I would just never want to go near me with a 5-foot pole. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm avoiding that at all costs. And if you're going for any lower than that, we gotta talk. Not you, but in general, anyone who tries to date on Roblox, absolutely stupid. What is wrong with you?
But the Love Island games look like so much fun.
No, we're not dating on Roblox. It's a game meant for toddlers to play on the iPad.
I understand, but let's be real. I'm never gonna be on Love Island. This is gonna be the closest I ever get to being on Love Island, and I deserve to be on Love Island. You thought you think Huda caused a lot of drama in season 7? Oh boy, if you got me on the show, or if you got me on Too Hot to Handle, I'd be great. I am meant for reality TV, but I don't have the reality TV body. And I'm so sad. I'm so sad.
You know what? I'll give it to you. Okay, I'll give it to you. Any game can be a dating game. The only one that's allowed though is Love Island. That is the only game that is allowed on Roblox to be considered for dating.
No one under the age of 21.
Yeah, you need to put your whole government ID, which that's a whole nother can of worms.
have to drop so far.
You have to take a picture of your saggy balls and send it to Roblox to make sure that you're old enough. They're going to count every single wrinkle on there. And there isn't enough wrinkles. You're too young. You're done. But they'll keep the pictures, though.
I think they'd like that too much.
Oh, well, I mean, I listen. I'm all for gamer love, you know. I would not put that at S tier. I'm all for gamer love. Gamers need to rise up together. But man, you really gotta check if she's 18, bro. That and also maybe just get rid of the pedos on there. But yeah, I would. Okay,
I think the pedos are the worst part. Because like if kids want to date kids, I don't want to stop them.
I would say I'll put it at D tier, funnily enough. I'll put it at D tier. Honestly, at least I don't have to pay for Tinder or pay for Roblox.
That's crazy that the weird freaky kinky app is right next to the child game.
I had to make it very clear. I have to make it very, I mean, you might see the equivalent shit on either or anyways. So I think personally speaking, they're at the same level.
Okay, next. Okay, Cupid.
That's Okay Cupid? I did not know that's what the logo was. I thought it was like a little.
What did you
Cupid.
think it was?
I thought it was a little kid with a little arrow, bow and arrow. You know, like Cupid.
No offense. After the conversation we just had, is anyone downloading a dating app with a child on it?
That is a good question. A very good thought.
I don't even think Christian Mingle. Like, I don't think Christian people would download Christian Mingle if it had Baby Jesus on it. That's
but they'll download Ashley Madison. They love those affairs.
Okay, well, those are the freaky ones. But Okay Cupid, like I said with Plenty of Fish, this one is like the biologist research zone. Like, this is like one that I feel like real people aren't actually on. I feel like it's the zoo animals of people are all congregating behind one-way glass, and the biologists and the anthropologists are like making their thesis statements as they heavily observe them.
Honestly, I'm just more upset that their logo isn't a little Cupid. Now, what's the point? So
where would you place it now that you're so disappointed that a baby's not a dating app logo?
It's not the fact that it's a baby, okay? Like,
no,
people
you want a baby as a dating app logo.
People are okay with going to Starbucks where it's a naked fish woman, but no, if it's a baby on the dating app, which is not even technically a baby, it's
an adult woman.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
What am I going to do?
Do they have an ID?
Am I going to ID the Starbucks mascot?
And are you going to ID the little Cupid on OK Cupid's logo? What if it's just a little tiny man?
Someone is in diapers. They are either too old or too young.
I'm pretty sure that a lot of people on Pure are wearing diapers, okay? And I don't see you complaining.
And I don't want to be near any of them. I'm sorry. You know what? I didn't think diapers was going to be on my blacklist of fetishes, but now it is. It's on my blacklist of fetishes.
Sorry to all you diaper fetish enjoyers. Sorry, Robyn's not going to fuck with you no more. Yeah, I didn't mean to do this, but
if you were hoping to date me, or if you were hoping that I'd slob on your knob one day out of desperation, if you're wearing a diaper, it's a no-go. I'm sorry.
I think this means we got to put it at C tier, or at least D tier for diaper.
We didn't even talk about OK Cupid.
What is there to talk about? We don't know anything about the app, okay? It's going in D tier. We're putting it in the D tier, right next to Roblox.
Damn.
How many more do we have left?
That's a great question. I have no clue. Next one.
What in the hell is that?
This is Lux. And this one I have beef with.
What? I don't even know what it is.
No. Let me give you the context of the story. So Lux is a luxury dating app where, like, essentially you can meet more affluent people, or at least people with their lives together a little more. People with, like, nice fancy jobs, guys that are a little more put together.
Rich pompous assholes from old money.
Yeah, a little, yeah. And I downloaded this app because I was like, okay, I might not be traditionally pretty, but I'm sure that there is some rich guy who wants, like, a thick, big, titty goth GF. Like, there's got to be at least one. And, you download the app, you set up the profile, and, like, you have to wait, like, 24 hours just to see if you get approved. And, like, all this profile setting up only increases your chances of getting on, like, about 50%. But what I don't like is this is one of those apps where they essentially pay you to try to get you to go on. because you can skip the line, you can skip the wait list, you can skip the review period by paying for their subscription service, which is like an obscene amount.
There it is. How much is it?
I think it was like $30 per month. It was like crazy.
3 or 30?
30.
Oh,
30.
30.
It was definitely a double-digit number. That I do remember for sure.
I've seen worse, but okay.
Per month?
I mean, yeah, it is pretty expensive.
Crazy. No,
I pay more for Adobe, actually, so yeah, I wouldn't pay it for a dating app.
Is too much for a dating app.
I've seen in the hundreds of dollars dating apps going for months. I've seen like 100.
That's crazy. That is literally insane to me.
Yeah, no, they'll charge whatever the fuck you want, you know?
Yeah, but I downloaded this app because I was like, I'm sure there is some rich man who wants a big titty goth GF who sort of has her life together. And I would like a sugar daddy. Just a little bit. This was when I was feeling very unsatisfied at my job. And I was like, there's got to be one. I download the apps. I go through all the hoops. And I'm seeing people try to message me. I don't know if maybe it was fake, but they looked like very real profiles and people trying to message me and very like organic like intros. Like some of them were basic, but some of them I was like, oh, this is a little creative. Only to be turned down and rejected. I couldn't even enjoy the app. I'm a woman. I should have no issue getting onto this app.
Well, you did. It's because you weren't rich enough. They saw your net worth through somehow.
Bro,
did you have to put your net worth in?
Net worth when I have G cups? I have G cups.
My entire life's worth is on my chest.
And I think the thing that gets me too is it's not like I just have like G cups. It's like I have the profile and I have my education. I have a fucking MBA for Christ's sake.
Yeah, well, so does the kid down the street. You don't see them.
Wage. No, the kid down the fucking street doesn't have.
You should be making minimum wealth. Minimum middle income family wealth in 1 hour. That's what you should be doing.
Bro,
that's a luxury.
As a woman, because let's be real, these rich guys most of the time don't want rich, smart women. They barely want poor, smart women like me. What they want are the Bella Hadids, which mad respect. You have the money to get it. But then I also sit here and I know some of them are into curvier women. I know you fat fetishes exists because you guys always hunt me down and I hate you all. Sorry, so, pop off for a moment.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay. We just need to know, like, where does this go?
F tier. Because I'm sorry, if women can't easily access it, it's probably a sausage fest of a dating app.
But you heard it here, folks. If men can't access it, it becomes a D tier.
No, if women can't access it, it's F. If men can't, it's D. Because it's almost like a bit of a basic feature for guys, but for girls, it's like, no.
I will not be discriminated against. Oh, what's this? Shushing woman?
Ashley Madison.
That's Ashley Madison's logo? I fuck with it.
You know what's funny, though? I was looking at the apps, and the freakiest thing about Ashley Madison is that this is not what their app looks like. Their app is just a black square with a white line at the bottom.
Wow. So like code, like, hey guys, we don't want to make it obvious what this is.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you're on Ashley Madison, you don't want to announce to the world you're on Ashley Madison, the app.
Do they change it like every day or something? Or like every so often to like avoid suspicion? Like what if the person sees it on their phone and they're like, what's this? And they tap on it and, oh my God, my husband.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's locked features. There's privated features that you can put on any app. I have apps where you can only access it if you put in my passcode or you have my Face ID, even if my phone's unlocked.
That's still kind of crazy to me. I don't know. I think the app in its own right is crazy that it exists. But you know what? That's how you know there will always be people. There will always be somebody out there that's like, yeah, I want to go on ashleymadison.com.
I feel like I do not condone cheating. I think cheating is the coward's way out. I have been cheated on, but I have had more exes be straight up with me and just look me dead in the eye and be like, I really want to fuck this person, or I really want to date this person. I like you, but I'm more interested in them more. And I just sit there and go like, mad respect. Give them an extra good fucking for me. And then I send them on their way. And it's like, it is so easy to do that. And like, maybe not everyone will react as well as me, but it's like, give them a shot. give them a shot and just say like, hey, I love you, I care about you, it's whatever. And it's like, I feel like if you need to hide it as like a secret, it's like, I don't know. I feel like I would appreciate Ashley Madison more if it was like a kinky ass fetish app and it's like you don't want your employers to find out about it. Then I sort of respect it because sometimes it's hard to find the fellow freaks.
It is, I will say. And I also, just random thing, I was curious and I looked up how much money it costs to buy like a subscription to Ashley Madison. So they don't use a subscription service. They have a credit system.
Yes, yeah. They were a very early one and you like buy like their in-game currency essentially.
I buy the Ashley Madison V-Bucks. Don't let the missus find out though. Don't let the missus find out. Honey, what is AM? Oh, that's the alarm clock bill, honey. Don't worry about it.
No. So I actually watched a documentary. It's a documentary on Netflix about Ashley Madison. And their billing department specifically has it so you don't see AM or Ashley Madison or anything. They make it like a random banking company or like a random like food company name. So
the
that
lengths that they'll go to. How is that even legal? How is this even legal?
They literally, it is a great documentary and I highly recommend it to anyone who's interested. But it's so insane the lengths that they go to like hide these affairs, and ultimately like one data breach killed them.
Well, here's something what I'll say, okay? Unlike the other dating apps, they're like Ashley Madison forcing us to fuck each other. But Ashley Madison, they know what they want. And they get that based off of what we're hearing, you know, that these apps work. So like, hey, listen, we're not your target clientele. We wouldn't do it. But at least they're getting what they want out of it. Like, and also I'm looking at the prices. They're actually not that bad. Like it's like a few bucks per message. Expensive, fine. But you could, if you know they want to fuck, you just hit them up with an address at that point. Just first thing you do is text them an address and get down to it. Like save yourself the money and the time. I mean, I think that's honestly this. I'm just saying that this app isn't so bad. I think maybe we could just put another B tier. Not because we like it condone cheating. It's just more like, is the app doing what it's designed to do without being a scam?
You know what? I honestly ship these two. I ship Farmers Only and Ashley Madison. I feel like they'd make a cute couple.
Well, we gotta see what the next one is. We still don't have an S tier at all, and it's been like an hour.
Next,
Raya. I'm not a celebrity.
The next minute pretending like we're famous enough to know what this app is like.
Oh yeah, I get so many matches with like, I don't know, like Serena Williams and like Sandra Bullock. Like these women are just all over me. I don't know what's up. I have to keep projecting these hot celebrity women.
I feel like I do get it, and I feel like it is a smart concept. I can only appreciate Raya as a concept. Like if I was a famous person and I wanted to be with other famous people, like it's a good idea.
Yeah,
but I feel like
with Sydney Sweeney, bro. Like I have to swipe left on her.
You're fucking insane.
Couldn't say yes.
You swiped left?
I got to, man. She's just too much for me, man. She's not like, she doesn't understand me like I understand, you know, someone else.
Fair. I don't think she understands a lot of concepts. But I feel like it is sort of annoying because I also feel like celebrities assume that we're gonna like freak out the moment that we meet them. I have such poor facial recognition. Jennifer Lawrence is one of my like dream celebrity crushes. I have a feeling if I saw her out in the wild, I wouldn't recognize it's her. I have such bad facial recognition.
That's so funny. Well,
but it's also like, I feel like how hard is it to act normal around a celebrity? Like they're just doing a job. It's like, whoa, you have a really cool job. I've seen you a little bit.
I mean,
want a bone, and you leave it at that.
I get a little, you know, little heart race when I do see myself a celebrity. I've had it happen where I met like the director or like the guy from Andy Serkis, the guy who did like Planet of the Apes. I met him in a hotel. He was like the first quote unquote celebrity I ever met, and I didn't recognize his face. I'm really good with faces, but I just couldn't remember his name. And like, who the fuck is this guy? He looks so familiar. And then I found out his name, but that was after we started talking to him, which I thought was pretty cool.
That's crazy.
But that wouldn't be like me and Raya. With Raya, no, I know them. I see them right down to their core.
For me, it's like, not that like I'm around a lot of celebrities, but I think it might be also because I'm in the anime convention space a little bit. And sometimes like seeing celebrities is like a basic occurrence, especially now that I work for one. I'm like in the back room with them, like sharing my bag of chips with them, like, hey, you want some?
Yeah, you
know,
and like
I just sit there and I'm like, you're just a person with a cool ass job. I'm just sitting
I'm
here
a celebrity,
jealous.
bro. I'm just a niche internet micro celebrity, guys.
Okay,
Like, be chill.
Yes. Honestly, like, I sit there and be like, yeah, you might have, like, a multi-million-dollar show, but
You're not
I
a Doodle
have
Head.
a podcast.
You're not a PNG that opens its mouth.
You're not a PNG tuber.
You don't understand the grind. But I say we put this at a C tier, I guess. I don't really know.
Yeah, I think
never
that's fair. I think it's very average. I think it's average, like Plenty of Fish, stuff like that.
I'm starting to notice a theme. I'm starting to notice a theme.
Year, everyone, and we'll have. Honestly, yeah, I love how like all the blue and pink ones are here
with the white backgrounds.
This is a blue and pink zone.
Interesting. Okay. Well, what's the next one?
Next one. Her? This one I have beef with. This is a lesbian one. You're not gonna care about it.
Oh, okay, but damn.
I can't get bitches on this app. Why can't I get bitches on your app?
Why can't you get bitches, girl? What's going on?
Why do the women not like me?
I don't know. You tell me. I'm not on this app.
Pussy. So. I eat very well.
She does. She does eat 3 cheeseburgers a day. That is true.
I am tired of dating men. I'm so sick and tired of it. I just want a woman.
Wow.
Sorry. I very much have the desire to be between a woman's thighs and to like make her mac and cheese. And I'm so desperate. I'm so desperate.
You heard her, guys. She was giving us a C, I think.
I want to put it at S tier just to appease it and see if the women will like me. But it's like such a bipolar relationship where I'm like, I want it. I want the women on there. I'm going to put it at D because I'm just so disappointed. I can't get women and it's like, I don't get it.
No. Never hold a grudge, it's just never hold a grudge. It brings you down more than it brings you up.
Yeah. Well, I think the toughest part was I got more bitches when I was in high school and I dressed like shit because everyone just sort of saw me as like this dominating like butch lesbian. And then I'm sitting here and I'm like, no, I like pretty dresses and makeup. I'll still dominate you, but I like pretty dresses and makeup.
Well, hey, now that you have the big attachments to you, and stuff, growing up and being an older human being. Maybe
I've always had the big attachments.
Maybe
I only like them on butches.
Maybe her would treat you nicely this time.
No, it didn't. It never treated me nicely.
Maybe the next one will.
No.
Like what the fuck is that?
Did you not get advertisements for this like for a year straight?
What is it? What's the name of it?
Duet. Every TikToker I know did a commercial with Duet. It was so fucking annoying, and it inundated my whole entire feed.
I've never seen this before in my life.
Oh my gosh.
I thought it was Yahoo for a second. I was like, is this the Yahoo logo? Like, what the fuck is this?
No.
Like, it's like the same purple.
I know I'm not the only one out there. I know, and I want people to comment so that I know I'm not like crazy or schizophrenic. But like, especially on YouTube Shorts, I would, even when I had TikTok, I would be getting ads for Duet. And it was just like bombarding me. And like, it's like a basic dating app, but like it's advertised on TikTok and I don't get it.
It's basically, they're just trying to, so is it just literally a dating app, like no different than like Hinge or Tinder? Like that's it?
From what I understand, yeah, it's just a typical dating app, but I think it's more targeted towards Gen Z.
I was going to say, I mean, a Gen Z dating app sounds not too bad, honestly. But I don't.
No, if you want a Gen Z dating app, go on Duolicious. Go on Duolicious.
I'm not going on any of these apps. I hate all of them.
F tier because leave me the fuck alone.
Oh, okay. Damn. I mean, you have so much beef with these apps. I didn't know they murdered and pillaged your family. Oh my God. No, not this one. Not S-tier. Character AI. That's not a dating app. That is an AI. That is not a dating app, Robyn.
S-tier.
No,
S-tier. Next one.
No. What do you mean S-tier? It's character AI. It's not a dating app.
The best men are there. They're the ones that are nice.
Robyn,
I can't even grab it anymore.
Good.
I guess it's stuck here forever.
No. I meant no, not good.
Look at us here.
Robyn, you know that real men wouldn't be giving you this much affirmation. Bad, Robyn.
Actually, they would. They would give me this much affirmation. I know, because I've been on these dating apps. Men will say anything to get like a picture of my cleavage.
Okay, well then you know what? Then you at least have real men. You don't need no AI.
Bro, no. Okay, my hottest take is that like hooking up is mid. It's so mid. It's like, as a chick, it's such a mid experience. Like, I don't know about, I'm sure it's a mid experience for a lot of guys, but I just sort of sit there and I'm like, dude, I could do this on my own.
But then
why am I driving 30 minutes to meet up with someone and pretend like I enjoy them when I could just do this 15 minutes at home and actually come by the end of the night?
All I'm gonna say is, Robyn, men are missing out on Robyn's amazing sex time because she's outsourcing and trying to min-max her time. You know, she needs to get something that's more time efficient and just more efficient in general.
That I could like just knock on the door, have my time, and leave. That's what I need. That's what I need.
We're not gonna have jobs, we're not gonna have money, and we're not gonna have pussy, bro. We're screwed, guys. This generation's fucked. Yep. This is
Next
over, guys.
one.
What is this?
Last but not least.
Wait, is that Shadi.com?
Yes.
I gotta say it in that accent. Shadi.com, the best dating website to ever exist. You know why it's the best dating app? Because
I've never.
They have a 100% success rate with all their relationships. Can you believe it? Like a 100% success rate. Well, it's obvious. They get arranged. They have no choice.
Wait, no, but it's Muslim specifically.
No, it's Indian. Well, there's also Hindu.
Do I look into you?
Well, you don't have to be. Just I guess convert or just say you are. You know, I'm sure there'll be a lot of brown Indian men that are clamoring for you. Trust me, they want that white woman.
Damn.
You'd be surprised.
You're not lying. There is one Dunkin' Donuts where the guy is all over me. He is giving me free donuts every time I go there. It makes me a little uncomfortable, honestly.
Oh God. Well, I'll tell you this, by the way, just so you know, I've made a pact with my mother. And it's already in motion. But I basically told her if I don't get in a relationship after a certain amount of time, that you're totally fine to put me on one of these arranged marriage dating apps. I'm not lying, by the way. So now I'm unironically on a Indian dating app, aka Shadi.com. So my mom has put me up for weddage of some random Indian woman. I don't know when or where or if it'll ever happen, but there's a chance.
You see, I don't even totally hate that idea. I feel like if I trusted my parents, I would let them arrange marriage me. So I like the idea of like a separate app arranging the marriage for me and sort of doing that work. Like I would want to hire a matchmaker where it's just like they arrange the marriage for me and I just like sit there and look pretty. And I'd be lying if half of my character AI plots weren't I was arranged marriage to some little shy guy that doesn't know how to function, and I just show him how to live life. Well, and in return, I get his love and money. Like, half of my plots are just that.
Honestly,
half of my plots are just that.
That would be an amazing app. I would just love an app where it was completely legal to randomly gamble your husband or wife. Like, you just you have no choice but to live with this mistake or live with this choice. But at the end of the day, you won't be alone. You know, at least you'll have somebody. So you're like, whatever. Gotta learn to work with it. I'm already wedded.
I do feel like a lot of it is that. And a lot of these video essays talk about how the thing that's wrong with dating apps is that there's so many choices that you think that you're gonna find the next best one.
It's not even that. It's like not even that. That's like the least bad part about it. The bad part is how much these apps fucking milk you, your wallet, and your emotions. Okay, that's the thing that sucks.
But they get to do that because you keep thinking that you're gonna find the next best thing, and everyone is thinking that. And you stay on there forever looking for the next best thing rather than working with what you have. And now this isn't like an excuse to stay in a bad relationship. If it's not working, it's not working. But leave because it's not working, not because you think that there's something better out there. And that's ultimately what it should be. And it's like, I feel like there's not enough people who are willing to work through the kinks of a relationship to try to make it its best version. And this is why it's S tier.
I 100% agree.
We are pro-arranged marriage.
I'm just listen. My business brain says it's outsourcing. I'm outsourcing this shit. I don't need to go on dates. I don't need to do any of that bullshit
ever.
Yeah, this is honestly a crazy looking tier list. I like how the AI and the Indian dating website, arranged marriage dating website, are the two ones that get the S tier. It's crazy.
I feel like they're polar opposites too. I love how all the
but they all involve
ones
outsourcing.
Are at the bottom. All the normal ones are at the bottom. The S tiers are the robo fuckers and the arranged marriages. The A tier is like the freak zone. And then everything else after that is like the semi-normal ones.
You did miss one dating app though for this tier list, and I'm gonna throw this as an honorable mention because nobody knows it exists, but it's actually one of the best dating apps I've ever used. Okay, Facebook dating.
Oh my fucking god! Shut the fuck up.
Facebook dating. Robyn now knows about the wonderous world of Facebook
Chinese
dating.
dating markets. Our grandparents are sitting on the street of Shanghai with signs trying to sell us off.
The last thing I get is Chinese, Asian, or Korean. I only get Latina women here, okay? Only Latinas. Only non-English speaking Latinas.
Because my dream is to be with a sad, rich Chinese businessman that will let me kick him in the nuts.
You can probably find one if you go in China on Facebook dating. You might find them.
Gosh.
You never know. I'm telling you right now. Look, as I said, we've been on a lot of these dating apps. Facebook dating is unironically one of the better ones because 1, I actually get matches. 2, you don't have to pay for anything. And 3, I actually have conversations with people that don't end up being fucking the dating bullshit. It's actually normal conversations. If I try to, it is still the dating game BS, but it's actually not that bad.
Yeah, I mean, let me guess, you're talking to like 40-year-old women on there.
No, I'm talking to like 21 women, like full-year-old, like my age. There's actually a lot of girls that are our age. I'm surprised too, but I'm starting to see the wave, man. It's the wave. The Gen Zers are going back to Facebook, but it ain't for the fucking posts. I'm telling you right now, you should get on it, Robyn. I'm telling you, you might get some good matches.
You know what? I'll do that when I'm ready to get married. Right now, I just want to fuck around with the freaks until I get chlamydia or something.
Yep, until you get chlamydia or AIDS, it'll be the end of your days.
No. Someone fucking gives me AIDS, I'm killing them.
Oh, gonorrhea. We can always get gonorrhea.
I want the curable ones. The curable ones, I get syphilis. It, and then I'm tapping out. Out. At that point, I know I've gone too far. But if I get an incurable one like AIDS, I'm fucking killing them.
Well, that's why you don't go on any of these apps, because you most likely will get AIDS. But for now, this is our official tier list of dating apps. And if you agree or disagree, let us know in the comments. And let us know if you want to see anything special from us. But for now, say goodbye to us. We shall be going to the next dimension. We are now making a new dating app called Doodle Fox.
Doodle Fox!
Doodle Fox!
Doodle Fox! Where we show you how to put pencils in people's asses!
No.
How many pencils can you fit in your ass? That's the profile picture.